I'm surprised that like a Little League thing like this could get such national exposure, but that's because it really, truly is a big deal.
Right, it is, and I'm just glad that no one's putting it on these players. I mean, these young kids, I mean, they had nothing to do with this. I mean, it's all the parents, the coaches, the people that are recruiting them. I mean, it's really sad that you find out the only exciting part of Chicago baseball since 2008 has been a lie. The only exciting Chicago baseball team to watch since 2008, you find out that whole season was a lie.
Yeah. Oh, well. Life goes on, I guess. Now we got hockey, NBA, and college basketball as DePaul falls under 500 in the conference.
Oh, they've been losing a lot more games again?
They've lost. Has it been 2 straight? I think they lost 2 straight. They lost at, I forget where they played, but that was on Saturday. Then they lost at St. John's just last night by 8. They tried to come back a little bit, but St. John's just had a couple players that were too good. Sir Dominic Pointer, who has an odd name, but he's pretty good. D'Angelo Harris is pretty good. It's okay. The next game for DePaul is at home next Wednesday, so they get a little bit of a break, which I think should help them, and they'll try to get to 7-7 against Providence Wednesday at 8 o'clock at Allstate Arena. And I also heard the new arena for DePaul is being delayed, I think, because there was some sort of issue with, they didn't get the right contracts, or I don't know what happened. But they're not going to be breaking ground until maybe 2016 or 17. So whereas next year was supposed to be the final year at Allstate Arena, 2015, 2016, it looks like they're going to be playing 2016, 2017 at Allstate Arena as well. So it looks like there's going to be 2 full seasons at Allstate left. So that's good, because I think the contract that they had runs through 2017 or 2018. So I'm sure that Allstate Arena will let them play there anyway. It's
not like they have anything else going on during that season. I mean, they need the exposure.
Yeah, it's just them and the Chicago Wolves, and then in June the Chicago Sky play there, I think, during the WNBA season.
Will you be getting your season tickets back then?
Probably not still. We'll probably just do what we've been doing, go to, a couple games here and there. But I'm definitely excited that they haven't moved out yet. I hope bad things keep happening. Although it would kind of suck if the contract ended with Allstate and they didn't let them play there, and then DePaul had to play all their games on campus in that small arena where the DePaul Blue Demons women's team plays, which is McGrath-Phillips Arena, which is just a really small, crappy athletic center. So
one that holds like 5,000 people?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not suitable for men's college basketball. But they might have to play there if the new arena's not ready. I'd rather have them play in the new arena than have them play at McGrath-Phillips Arena, that's for sure.
Will you still be going to games when they move into their new arena?
Yeah, but not as much because it's all the way down by McCormick Place near the south side of Chicago.
Ooh, man, that's by Soldier Field.
It's a far drive for you. It's a way further drive for me coming all the way from the north suburbs.
Yeah, that'd be a longer drive for you because you'd probably have to drive through downtown to get there, where I could just take the highway.
You have to drive, past the city, and then you have to go off in the city somewhere, and then
for me, I could
there.
just take the highway all the way to McCormick Place, except that won't be happening because I don't think I'll be going to any DePaul games.
No, well, hey, if they're a good team, I mean, I'm having the new arena. They say will help with more players wanting to play there, which I understand because the players, especially players in the city, probably want to play in the city so more people can see them and stuff. But
they won't realize that
it's not going to be an 18,000-seat arena that has a rich history for 34 years. So,
or the fact that all the fans are in the suburbs.
Most of the season ticket holders are in the suburbs. I don't know that 100% sure, but I'm pretty confident that most of these season ticket holders are from the suburbs. At least all the people around me are. So,
are most people dropping their season tickets?
I don't know. It depends. If you have families and stuff, it's kind of hard. But if you're just solo on your own, or you're sort of an older person, then you'll still probably go to most of the games. So we'll have to see. But I'm sure it'll be a nice arena. It's just it'll be smaller, further away, and I don't think it's going to change the results on the court like they somehow magically think it will.
Yeah, I don't think that a new stadium's going to change the results on the
court.
Although
they have drastically improved this year in the conference. I know that they had a 6-game losing streak non-conference, and that's when they were playing really, really bad, and I was like, oh, it's going to be the same season. But 6-7 in the conference, that's the best that they've done since 2007, 2008 for sure, and it's the best they've done since Oliver Purnell came in 2010.
So what are the chances they qualify for the NIT tournament?
They have to win a few more games in the conference. I think the best they can do now, there's 3 more home games and 2 away games, so that's 5 games. They're 6-7 right now, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the best they can do is 11-7 in the conference. So if they go 11-7 in the conference, they'll probably be 4th or 5th in the conference overall. And if they finish 500, so let's just say they finish like 9-9, they'll be somewhere in the middle of the pack. It would all depend on how far they go in the Big East tournament. If they win a couple games in the Big East tournament, I think they can be in the NIT. And then, of course, if they win the Big East tournament somehow, which I think is either 4 or 5 games in a row in 4 or 5 nights in a row, if they do that, then they would get an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. But I don't think that's
unlikely.
Yeah, that's very unlikely. But the NIT is still possible. It's still in reach. But they have to win. They have to win their home games. They have home games against Providence, Creighton, and another team, so they have to win those. The Sports Renegades podcast on SportstownChicago.com.